For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Today is the celebration of Juneteenth across the world. And instead of telling you more stories about slavery, we thought we'd share how dumb racism is. Sometimes life presents a funny way of imitating art. As the people in the world continue to see things they've never experienced, this is something that's becoming more common by the day. With each new event that takes place in this country, shows like The Boondocks and Chappelle's show have proven to be way ahead of their time and needed now more than ever. When Chappelle's show first debuted in 2003, the idea of a black white supremacist that doesn't know he's a black sounded hilarious, but ridiculous. Unfortunately, as time has gone on, and with the 2016 election of Donald Trump and his possible re-election in 2024, seems to have made sketches like Clayton Bigsby a reality. Craig Cobb was a white nationalist and supremacist known for his attempt to take over the city of Leith, North Dakota, along with other white supremacists. Cobb moved to the town in 2012 and encouraged other white supremacists to do the same. Local residents of the town protested against Cobb, which drew national attention around the country.
Well-known white supremacist Craig Cobb plans to turn Leith into a white nationalist community.
It would be extraordinarily beautiful when people enter the town because we will have flood-lit flags of all of the formerly white nations.
Cobb says like-minded people with white nationalist organizations will be taking up residence on his properties.
What we're trying to do is move people into an area where they can get jobs at $50,000 a year almost immediately.
Cobb has a plan that, as crazy as it sounds, might actually happen.
He purchased one parcel and another parcel, and he finally got up to 12 to 13 parcels of land.
Where does all that hate come from?
We hate that which threatens that which we love, Gary. We're being genocided in our own country. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be bitter about it?
Now, previously, Cobb had moved to Estonia, where he was issued a 10-year ban for endangering state security, public order, public safety, moral standards, health, and promoting racism. And because of this, he was disposed to Canada. In 2013, Cobb was featured as a guest on the Trisha Goddard show, where he was joined by the one and only black resident of Leith, along with his white wife. During the segment, Cobb would make it known that no blacks were allowed in his all-white town, while the couple expressed their lives had turned to turmoil since Cobb's arrival. Well, the segment would take a turn and surprise others once the host of the show, Trisha Goddard, revealed the results of the DNA test that revealed Cobb had 86% European ancestry. The remaining 14% was sub-Saharan African. Arthur Shahrazad Ali, known for her book, The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, as well as her own controversial thoughts on race, was also present. One thing Ali and Cobb agreed on was that the black and white races should be separated. However, Ali couldn't help but laugh once she found out Cobb had 14% African ancestry.
Craig Cobb. Craig Paul Cobb has undergone DNA testing to determine genetic ancestry. 86% European and
Give it to him. Give it to him.
14% sub-Saharan African.
This is called statistical noise.
Sweetheart, you have a little black in you.
I'll tell you this, oil and water don't mix.
So, hey, bro.
No.
Of course, this will remind many of the Clayton Bigsby sketch from Chappelle's show, where Dave would play the world's only black white supremacist. The sketch would follow a similar trajectory of Cobb's own real-life storyline. After making an appearance at a Klan rally, Bigsby would take off his hood and reveal to his fans, meeting him for the first time, that he was black, much to the horror and confusion of those in attendance. Now, I know you're probably wondering why I'm sharing this story with you on Juneteenth. And I have two simple answers. The first one is plain and simple. Racism is dumb. It's a dumb concept created by dumb people. And no, don't get me wrong, that's not just me being mean. I'm just stating what I believe to be true and what studies have shown. To actually believe that the color of your skin has an impact on how more or less of a human you are really shows the lack of your own intelligence. So the next time you encounter a racist, here's my advice. Don't scoot to their level. Don't waste your energy getting upset or displaying anger, because 9 times out of 10, they probably just don't have the intelligence to understand exactly what's happening. Plain and simple, or in other words, they're a fool. And as my mom says, that the word says that I've read myself, do not answer a fool unless you're a fool yourself. And secondly, my last one, just as it was shown here, that's probably one of your brothers or sisters. Because after all, we can all be traced back to Africa. But that's another story for another day that I don't know if y'all are ready to talk about. So, what do you guys think of the story of Craig Cobb? Do you think Chappelle's show predicted this real-life incident nearly 10 years before it happened? Let us know in the comments below. Stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel. Check out Hypers Club for all your cool and original merchandise and content. And for our YouTube viewers, if you like this story, send us a super thanks by hitting the button below, and you can tip us what you want to show your support. For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson, and happy Juneteenth.
Wow, I didn't know that either. Enjoy this story? We got stories like this when you're a member at hypersclub.com. Being a member of the Hypers Club means you're the one to get the first access to these exclusive moments. The only way to see is to join the hype.